welcome to the Mum Style Business Podcast.
Hello, welcome back to the show. So today is a really important episode, and the reason is that I see so many people, and I've been guilty of this myself, wasting their time on social media. Just wasting time scrolling, consuming, and honestly, I think it's causing us to think really shallowly, right? I think it stops us being strategic. I think that it keeps us distracted. It puts us in comparison, and it's so unhealthy for ourselves, our well-being, and super unhealthy for our businesses. Truly, I believe that this is contributing to so many women just staying small or giving up in their businesses. And so I want to talk about the concept of having a power hour in your business where all you do is you go and do your marketing for an hour. That's all. I'm just asking for an hour. I truly believe that if you implement this power hour in your business every day, that your business will be totally unrecognizable in 3 months' time. And I challenge you to do it. I challenge you to, if you are feeling like the business growth isn't where you want it to be, then, or you need a bit of a power move in your business, this is the thing. This is the thing. Do it for 90 days and tell me how it has changed your business, or if it hasn't. I would be so surprised if this doesn't totally transform your business. Now, with the caveat that you need to first have really craft an incredible offer and know what problem you solve for what type of person, because it doesn't matter what you do on social media or in your business. If you don't have a great offer and you don't have your messaging down pat, you got nothing. You got nothing. That's where it starts. You have to have something that people want, right? You need to have that irresistible offer. You need to be solving a problem for a specific problem. And so it's not about niching. It's not about, yes, I love niching, right? But don't come back at me with, I don't know who my person is. What problem are you solving? Why are you in business? What is your transformation? What are you actually helping people with? That you need to know. You need to know that, or you can't get your messaging right. You can't have content. You can't have a business if you don't solve a big problem. All right. Now that you have your big problem, and hopefully you already have your big problem, and if you don't, let's get in touch, annalisewarren.com/consult, book a call with me. Let's talk about it. Power hour. This, I want you to do social media properly. And by doing social media, I mean, don't go on there going, what am I going to post? Or like doing all your content in a month and not really being strategic and just posting it and expecting like clients to fall from the sky. Aren't we also guilty of that when we start our businesses? We put a website out and then expect clients to just rain down. No, sorry, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So what are we going to do instead? You are going to be strategic about your posting. So first off, you're going to have your 12-week plan. Ideally, if you don't have a 12-week plan, again, annalisewarren.com/consult, or create one yourself. A 12-week plan. What are your goals for the 12 weeks? What is your 90-day cycle? Like your 90 days. Yes, it's got that right. 90-day cycle. What are you achieving in that time? What are you launching? And what is your content runway for that? If you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you need a business strategy. Again, get in touch with me. Let's organize a business strategy that has you offering something and has your content leading up to that to prepare people to hear your message, right? So that you know what you're going to post, because that's step one. Before you scroll, before you go and do things, you are going to post. Now, maybe that's a story, maybe that's a reel, maybe that's a different, like a static post or something else. You are going to post something of value to your audience, not of value to you, not something that feels good, not like, oh my gosh, look what my daughter did at school and something you're really proud of, something of value to your audience. The marketplace is so crowded. There are a bajillion people. Okay, slight exaggeration. There are a lot of people doing what you do. There are a lot of business coaches. There are a lot of fitness coaches. There are a lot of health coaches. There are a lot of executive career coaches. There are a lot of counselors and authors. And, there are a lot of all of us. And that's great. That's actually great. But what it means is that the people that are putting out quality content, valuable content that people want to save, that's how good it is. They want to save it for later. They want to use it. They actually want to implement it. That's how good your content needs to be. Now, maybe it doesn't always do that, but if you put it through that filter, is this content, would my ideal person really want to get their hands on this? Would they save this? Is it that good? Because it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. And quality doesn't mean that you're cutting edge, that you're, new ideas all the time. Quality means that if you put yourself in your client's shoes, your ideal client's shoes, your ideal audience's shoes, would that information help them get a little win? Doesn't have to be a massive win, doesn't have to be the full story. Would that give them a win? Would that be something they could use to take a step? Because that's what you want to do. You want your people to have some forward momentum and go, oh my gosh, look what she helped me achieve. This, I got this for free. This is amazing. That's the reputation you want. You want to be so super valuable that people cannot wait to see your post because they know they're going to get some forward momentum. That's how good you want to be. Okay? So you're going to post something of value, something that they want to save. Number 2, you are going to connect. You are going to connect with your broader audience. You need visibility. You need more people. I say need a lot. That's okay. You need it. This is what we're talking about, right? This is how we're going to grow our businesses, is by being in front of more people. The buyer journey, the start of it is awareness. People need to be aware of you in order to be able to buy from you, in order to be able to lean in. They need to be aware of you. So how are you getting in front of more people on social media? How are you doing that? Your post is not enough. Your post is not enough. Yes, have hashtags. Yes, post. That is not enough. Because otherwise your post primarily is going to be seen by the people that are already in your ecosystem, that are already your followers. Yes, with reels and things, they're going to be a little bit broader, but primarily you're being seen by your existing audience, which is great. I'm going to talk about that as number 3, but number 2 is getting in front of more people. How are you doing that? Because yes, you can run ads. Yes, you can do collaborations. You can do podcasts. You can, there's so many different ways. But when you're on social media, how are you making sure you're getting in front of your ideal client? So you can do this by actually following different accounts, right? As in, look up a hashtag, follow some people. Now, when I'm talking about this, when I'm talking about anything in relation to marketing, it always needs to feel aligned. It always needs to be in integrity. It always needs to be authentic. We can be strategic and authentic at the same time. So sometimes I like to refer to it as like you've had that extra cup of coffee or a glass of wine or some red cordial. And so you're doing what you already feel, but you're doing it that little bit extra. Right? So maybe you wouldn't normally go and follow 20 people on social media. And I'm not saying 20 is the right number. It's just the number I said, right? Pick a number that's right for you. But that's what we're going to do because we're really excited and we want to grow our audience. And so you're going to just have a look on social media for people that are your ideal client. You can find them by following certain hashtags. You can find them by looking at people who work with similar audiences to you. So maybe you're a lawyer who works with business owners. Well, then go and find a photographer that works with business owners and look at that audience, right? So find someone who has who works with the same people you do, but in a different capacity, and go and start commenting on their posts so that those people will see them. Start liking and following the accounts that, of course, are public accounts and that look like they're people that you want to be in your world. This is how you get in front of those people, by putting yourself in front of those people. So connect with them. How are you going to connect with them? You can connect in other people's comments. You connect with their actual accounts. We're not doing follow, unfollow. We're not going to go and do this with 100 different accounts. Really get strategic around maybe like the top. So I talk about this concept called Dream 100. It's not my original concept. Lots of people talk about it. I can't remember where I originally heard it, but it's having 100 dream clients, having a list of those. Maybe they're dream clients, maybe they're dream collaborators, maybe they're dream referral partners, right? But there are 100 people that you want in your world. Dream, like the dream person, 100 of them, actual specific people, like actual account names. So find those people, right? Get in front of those people. How are you going to do that? Get creative, but you're going to spend like 15 minutes doing that, please, of your power hour. And then you're going to actually engage. This is step number 3. We're going to engage. This is when you nurture and build relationship with the people who already are in that ecosystem. So step 1 is post. Step 2 is get in front of more people. Step 2 is engage with the people already there. So this is when you are strategically engaging. You are going to look at your Dream 100 list. You are going to type them in. You are going to comment on the things that look like that you want to comment on. You are going to comment on their stories. You are going to maybe send people a podcast episode that you have been, already chatting with. You're going to actually be a good person, a nice person, offer value to your connections, comment, like, again, with authenticity, with integrity. Don't tell them you like the dress if you don't like the dress. Don't tell them like this looks amazing if it doesn't look amazing. Be you, be truthful, be honest, but do it more than you naturally would feel like you would want to. So for me, I'm naturally a voyeur. If I'm going to go on social media, I just like scrolling. I don't like liking and commenting, and my friends yell at me often for not liking and commenting on their posts. At least they used to. I've gotten better. And this is what I mean. Naturally, I don't want to like and I don't want to comment. Like I'm thinking it, but it's like, I have to move my fingers, right? So if I'm scrolling social media, it's not because I want to do something, but this is a power hour, right? So we're doing something. This is strategy in action. So we're just taking what we're thinking and outworking it with our thumbs. That's engaging. Build conversations, ask questions, right? Get in the DMs. We're not being sleazy and spammy and going, look, everyone, look at my latest podcast episode, sending it to 200 people. No, you're actually building conversation. Now, I have a free guide to the four pillars of identifying your dream client. So if you want that, send me a DM on Instagram or email me, annalise@annalisewon.com, and I'll get you a copy of that. But this can help you to know what to say in DMs, how to actually to move the conversation forward and not just be like some friend banter, but actually move it forward, like progress people down the buyer journey, right? So that can be a really powerful tool. And number 4 is offer. You need to be offering something to people to move them down the buyer journey, to actually get them to take action. So we've moved them down with relationship, right? But then when it's time to take action, it's actually time to take action. So what are you going to offer? Are you going to offer a lead magnet? Are you going to offer a free consult? Are you going to offer your course? We have to make offers in our business, because if we aren't selling anything, we are not in business. We just have a hobby. a really expensive, time-consuming hobby. I know that's hard to hear, but it's really true. It's really true. We need to make offers, and that feels super uncomfortable. It feels really uncomfortable. And when it feels uncomfortable, I want you to breathe, and I want you to count to 3, and I want you to do it anyway. Because your business is an extension of you. Your business is created from you. You are here for a purpose. I truly believe we are here for a purpose. And if you have a business, if you are gutsy enough, if you have enough gumption to be a CEO, then your business is an extension of your purpose, right? It's an extension of your purpose. Your business is part of your purpose. Therefore, you are obliged, you are required to bring what you have, to show people what you have, to offer your service, right? If you're a digital business owner, you're in the business of transformation, and that is incredible. That's incredible. You're transforming, you're taking something from what it was and transforming it into something new. If you're a digital business owner, that's what you're doing, whether it's mindset or bodies or businesses, it doesn't matter what it is. You're in the business of transformation. And that is why I do what I do, is for the ripple effect of that transformation. And you are then obliged to sell. You are selling from service, right? You are selling with this knowledge that if you don't, then that person stays where they are. That problem stays where it is. Right? Doesn't that kind of break your heart a bit, that person doesn't change? That person gets to the end of their year, and they haven't received the breakthrough that they could have received if you had made the offer. You are going to hear more no's than yeses. You are going to hear more no's than yeses. And that's okay. Yes, it feels uncomfortable. Yes, rejection is hard. Guess what? You are tougher. You are tougher. You can do it. It's not like I had someone say to me once, you're going to hear 99 no's for 1 yes. Now, hopefully you don't hear 99 no's for 1 yes, but maybe you will. Right? When I first started my business, I did 20 sales calls and nothing. Plus, I had paid $3,500 for those 20 sales calls. That was tough, right? And so we can do hard things. Again, take the breath, count to 3, do the thing. And that is your power hour, right? You are going to post, you are going to connect, you are going to engage, and you are going to offer. It's not an accident that the first letter is P for power hour, and then it's CEO, right? CEO. This is CEO moves. This is what we're doing. And if your business is growing that you have someone else to do this for you, then this is that person's job. But it only takes an hour. There is no reason why you, the CEO, cannot do this. There is no reason. You are already spending an hour on social media a day. I guarantee, I'm pretty sure, right, that you are already spending an hour on social media a day. So make it effective by transforming it into this framework. Do this every single day for 3 months and tell me that your business has not changed. I challenge you, test me. And if your business has not changed, I will coach you for free. It's a big call. Wasn't planning on saying that. If you do this every day for 3 months and your business has not changed, tell me. Book a call, annalisevaughan.com/consult. I want to hear from you. Now, remember what I said at the start. If you don't have a really powerful offer, if you don't help someone with something, this is going to be really hard to do because you're not going to know what to post. You're not going to know who to connect to. You're not going to engage with anything that's meaningful and move them down the buyer journey in that way. and you're not going to be able to offer anything that anyone wants because you're not solving a problem. So it really comes back to knowing that messaging, really getting clear, really getting super clear on what that is. If you don't know what that is, get in touch with me. We have a product called the Fast Track that can help you to establish this, or we can work with you one-on-one to actually create what this is. Because if you don't have a solid business model yet, then this is not going to work. It's not going to work. But if you know what you do, you know who you work with, you know what problem you solve, you know the transformation that you can bring people, then this is going to change your business. No matter what level you're at, it's coming back to basics and having conversations with people and actually using the tools that we have rather than scrolling and voyeuring that just puts us in comparison, right? That's not where we want to be. That's not fun for anyone. It is not growing our business. So power hour, let me know how you go. Let me know how you go. And if you need help with it, annalisewarren.com/consult, book a call with me. All right. Talk to you soon.